Well, because he wants an agreement, because that'll help him win the election in November 2020.
It's a self-serving Christmas gift at the end of the day, isn't it?
It's a gift to himself.
It's
yes,
a gift, okay, a gift to himself. So reading between the lines, do you see this as a long-lasting deal? Do you see there is scope for things really settling down between the two sides? 2020 will be a year where we won't have to discuss the trade tensions as much as we did in 2019.
Well, I think that's a fair summary of 2020, yes, but when you say long-lasting, I assume you mean more than just 12 months. Our concern is that what we're looking at here is a long-term contest for primacy in the world economy and arguably geopolitics down the road. And as a result of that contest, you have to assume, therefore, that the trouble will resume after the elections next year.
I don't wish to minimize the question, but you clearly raise it as some sort of a contest between the two very large superpowers, economic powers in the world. Who will end up winning this, and what is the definition of winning that contest?
Well, I'm not sure who's going to win it, and I'm not sure that winning is something that can be achieved, because they're both major countries, and in the absence of some sort of war or conquest, one has to assume that they will continue to be massive economies for the next, let's say, 10 years. So for practical purposes, as far as the eye can see, no one's going to win. It's just that there will be this competition.
Does that mean that we're going to see, a splintering? We were talking to our previous guest, Brunello, about the concept of splinter net, and we know that the U.S. is very concerned about China's push into 5G and other industries of the future, and the national security threat that the U.S. insists it poses. So, do you think we're going to just continue to see this divergence when it comes to technology and this separation between China and the U.S.?
I wouldn't be at all surprised by continued divergence, yes. And we think that the world is going to devolve to some degree from full globalization, so to speak, that we've had for 30 years since the fall of since the end of the Cold War, to something more like regional blocks. And of course that does contain the possibility that you've just mentioned, that a splinter net, as you call it, which is a clever phrase. It obviously will be suboptimal.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.